All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking to stay at the Meraki resort in Sharm el Sheikh, then I'm gonna walk you around, show you the property, we'll talk about the food, the staff, and basically everything you need to know to make a decision whether this is the place to stay at or not. All right, let's start off with the beach area. So as you can see, the beach area is pretty big, right? You have some area on the right when you come down, you have some area on the left, and there's plenty of space. And so, you're most likely not gonna have any shortage of space, that's for sure. Good, clean beach, right? The only problem with this is that the umbrellas are fixed into the ground, right? They look good, they look pretty, but they're not super practical. So if you want to have shade as the sun is moving, you will need to move the sunbeds to match where your shade is, okay? So that's a little bit of a downside of the, kind of static umbrellas. So upon checking into the hotel, you're gonna get a towel card, so you can exchange the towel card for a towel here at the beach, and then when you're done, you give the towel, and then they give you the card back. There's a beach bar over here where you can get anything you want, cold water, any alcoholic drinks, right? It's all inclusive, so drink as much as you want. It's adults only, 16 plus, so there are no kids here. There is also a seafood restaurant called Felusa. This is not included in the all-inclusive package, so this is for a separate fee. And then at the end of a beach, there is a diving center, so you can learn how to scuba dive, you can rent a boat if you want to go out into the water. So yeah, there's a bunch of sport activities here, banana, donuts, whatever it is you want to do. For an extra price, you can get pretty much anything in Egypt. Also here you have volleyball and darts, so if you want to play a little bit, it's up to you. All right, so this is the swimming deck that leads to the sea. You walk down here and you'll be able to reach the sea out there. This is the swimming area. It's pretty nice, but the only downside is that it's pretty small, pretty limited, right? So the actual swimming area where the buoy is pretty small. So if you want to if your primary objective is to go out swimming in the sea, then you probably need to rent a boat and go out into the sea, right? So it's good, but it's pretty small. In the water, there's beautiful fish. The water is crystal clear, it's super warm, and there's beautiful coral as well. So the sea is amazing, really. The Red Sea is clean, warm, crystal clear, bunch of fish, bunch of coral. So if you're looking after that, then this is perfect. One thing to mention about the hotel is that the area is really big, right? So to get from the beach to, the reception or to the pool, it takes a few minutes. Now, another thing I want to mention here is these beautiful little, I don't even know what to call them, right? But yeah, kind of like a sunbed thing. Now, again, looks beautiful, right? The idea is great, but they're very not practical. Why? Well, look, because you have the thing here and you can see where the shade is, right? You can see. So in order for me to be in the shade, I need to physically move this bed here outside of this little thing just to get the shade, So it's the most Instagrammable hotel, but it's not the most practical hotel. Let's go. So the area close to the beach here, these are suites. So these rooms come with their own pools, and I think they're slightly bigger. They're kind of like these villas almost, right? And they also come with the perk of having your own bar and lounge area, right? So this is kind of like the VIP area. So if you didn't buy, this room, then you're not gonna get to this Utopia bar, right? We tried and they were like, no, sorry, you're not VIP. Too bad, mate. The weather is 33 degrees, but it feels like it's 40 plus, really. I'm just sweating all the time. Now, talking about the hotel and the area, one thing to note is that the area is very beautiful. Everything is white. It's kind of like Santorini in Greece, right? Everything is white and everything is done in this like boho style. So yes, that is beautiful. Everything is cleaned, right? They take great care of the plants and the area, right? The grass is trimmed. Everything is very impeccable when it comes to the eye, right? This is an example right here of a villa type thing, right? So you got your own little pool here, and then you have the actual place. The hotel is beautiful, but there's no roof. So what happens? The sun comes here, it starts shining, and there are only a few spots in the restaurant that actually have shade. So everybody starts moving around the table, starts moving around the chairs, just so you can get shade, because you cannot sit in the sun, right? So again, it's not that practical that they didn't make a proper roof. Beautiful, but so here's the first pool, bunch of tanning spots. If you want to tan, you'll have no problem with that whatsoever. So one thing important to mention is the service and the staff, okay? So don't get me wrong. The staff are very friendly, right? Hey, let's go.
You are welcome, Russia! Meraki, you are welcome! My bro, my friend!
Smile when you order, they say with pleasure, right? So they've been trained to some extent, right, to provide service.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hi, good evening. How are you? My name
Good,
is
how are
Khaled.
you?
I'm the food and beverage manager here.
Nice to meet you, Khaled. I'm George.
Pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you, Mr. George.
This is my family, my dad, my mom, and
Nice to
Helena.
meet you all here. I wish you an enjoyable dinner here.
Thank
in
you so
our
much.
Utopia.
Yes.
Thank you so much for giving the time to meet you today, and we appreciate your feedback we have received already.
Yes.
And this is something for sure to work on it and also to improve it.
Yes.
So we really appreciate your feedback, and I wish you enjoy the
Thank you
lovely
so
evening
much.
tonight.
Thank you.
so
Thank you,
much.
Ahmed.
Thank you.
But if you've ever been to Egypt, you know that it's far from, you know, Western, you know, US, European standards, right? Quite often they forget things when you order. So today, for example, in the morning, we ordered an omelet with sausage, and they brought the omelet, and there was a lot of sausage in the omelet, right? So it's like these small things. We ordered it again. We said, hey, listen, we asked no sausage, so they brought no sausage.
I asked this without sausage, and I think it's only sausage.
Пускай переделают.
Yeah, can I get it?
And
Yeah.
can I get ketchup? Ketchup. Babe, I think this is no sausage.
It's like a small thing, but it really starts adding up once you have it every time you go to the restaurant, you know? For example, you sit down, you order, you know, some drinks, and they bring you like half of the drinks, but they don't bring the other half of the drinks, you know? It's like, okay, they bring you like water and Coke, but you also say, okay, I want a coffee, and then, you know, they don't bring the coffee, so then you're like, all right, oh, fuck it, I'm gonna eat. So then you eat, and you're like, by the way, can I have that coffee, please? And they're like, oh, yes, yes, yes. And then they go and make the coffee, you know? So it's like these small things, right? So my suggestion is to give them a little tip, you know? If you're gonna be here, take out a little bit of the local cash. It's called Egyptian pounds. And if you're gonna be like in a restaurant and stuff, start establishing a relationship with the waiters, you know? Tip them a little bit. 100 local pounds or 200, that's like $2 or $4, right, per meal. And the good thing about that no one does it, so that's, and you know, for them it's like a big deal. So then they will start paying attention to you and they will start treating you differently. So that is a pro tip for staying here in the hotel. This right here is the second pool behind me. This is the one that is closest to the reception. Again, clean, beautiful, a lot of places to tan, and yeah, a nice warm pool. Now, here to my right is a gym, right? The gym is good, so if you want to train here, you have everything you need. You have the squat, you have the bench press, you have some pull-ups. They have towels there that you can take, like one-time use. You have water there as well, so everything is there in the gym. And if you want to exercise, you have everything you need, so the gym is good. And one important thing to mention is that they serve unlimited alcohol as well. So if you are after like partying and if you're after, you know, having drinks all the time, then, you know, this is the place for you because you can go to any bar. There's like 9 restaurants, bars everywhere, and you can just say, hey, can I have a drink? No question asked. You have the bracelet, everything, right? So if you're young and you want to party, yeah, this is a pretty sweet spot. So now you've seen pretty much the whole of the hotel area. We've seen the beach area. We walked through it, the pools, the environment here. So now I want to take you inside of our room, show you our room, and then also at the end, let's talk about the food, and I'll show you what kind of food they serve for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let's get it. Now from like 11 till 4 p.m., there's no reason to leave the room because it becomes uncomfortably hot. So you have a card, you go in, and here is our room. So, good things about the room. AC, very important, works very well. I set it to 18 or 19 degrees, and it's amazing. Next, I got sold on the bed, right? On the booking.com pictures, the bed looked amazing. Here it is. The bed is very nice, okay? If you're into sleep quality, if you're into optimizing your sleep, this hotel is good for sleep. Blackout curtains, big, nice bed, king size, 2 people fit perfectly, right? And the AC is quiet and it blasts cold air. So, a couple of things about the room. You have a nice sofa right here. You can just chill. If you do some work on the computer, that's cool. And one thing that I also mentioned is like, and one thing that really stands out is how solid the hotel is built. Like everything is very solid. Like if you check here, like these are not panels. This is like concrete, you know? Everything is like very concrete. So that's kind of cool. You got a balcony over here, right? Nice little balcony. I'm gonna show you some footage of that as well. And they come clean, by the way, like 2 or 3 times a day. So yeah, that's pretty good.
The room service is very active.
Yeah.
Like knock the door.
Yeah, room service is very active. They come knock all the time. You get all the kits you need. You know, if you want to brush, shave, everything is there. Bunch of towels, big shower, cold water, hot water. That's all good. So yeah, you get all the soaps, everything is working. So overall, that's pretty good. So the rooms are nice, and the main reason for that are the beds. The beds are honestly really, really good. We had amazing sleep. Maybe it was because we were really tired, but yes, it was good. All the 3 components, dark, cold, and good bed, right? Now, let's talk about the food. The food overall is okay? You're not gonna get Michelin star food. You are, not gonna get something extraordinary. You're gonna get good, all-inclusive, unlimited food, okay? So if you are more after quantity rather than quality, then this is the perfect place for you. But if you prefer quality over quantity, then maybe not, the place for you. Why? Because, it's all-inclusive, right? And by the way, I didn't know this when I was booking it. I'm not a big fan of all-inclusive at all because I actually prefer quality over quantity. But it so happened that we are here, so I might as well, tell you about it, right? It's like, yeah, when you have all-inclusive and you have people ordering a lot of food, then the quality is gonna drop, right? So it's just a matter of fact. But listen, it's good food. Like I told you, the Greek Yadis place for lunch was amazing. Yesterday evening, we went for dinner to a Lebanese place. That was also very good. You got some small, meze, you have like baba ganoush and hummus, and that overall was very good. But some experiences were not that good. For example, we ordered a gyros from the Greek place, like a wrap, and that was not good. It was like a lot of wrap and not so much of the things that are inside. Our thesis is pretty.
Very beautiful, but not practical. Girlies out there, if you want good Instagram photos, if you want tan is 100% guaranteed. If you want to get the visual in, like, you know, enjoy a beautiful place. They take very good care of the cleanliness of everything. The food is very healthy. You can opt in for your like for the like salads and high protein. You can get all different variety, like different options, different restaurants. The food is very like nice, and you can select what you would prefer. I really like that.
If you're young, if you want to party, if you want to enjoy, you know, Egypt, if you want to swim in the Red Sea, this is a good place.
Yeah.
The service, the food has room for improvements, but overall the infrastructure.
What would be your rating?
Well, okay, the infrastructure is good, but the somewhat good. Okay, there are elements. It was good, but the staff training, great people, lovely. They all smile and, you know, they're kind people, but professionally, service-wise, there's a lot of room for improvement, okay? And this is not on the people, this is on the management, in my opinion, because you need to, guys, invest into staff training, right? Oh, and by the way, if you enjoyed this video and you would like to stay at the Meraki resort, I'm going to leave a link to book the hotel down in the description of this video. This is my affiliate link, which means that if you shop through it, I'm gonna get a small commission from the hotel, which I will greatly appreciate. This will not be at any extra cost to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Ciao.
Thank you. Bye.